I'm back, right where we left off. So firstly, let me put that gunpowder away. Let me store this clay in a more compact fashion. And then I'm going to make myself a stone hoe and go outside and see if I can get a larger wheat farm running. I honestly find it very difficult to care about all this clay. And stone hoe. Yep, there we go. Used up a lot of mossy there, but that's okay, because now I actually have regular cobble. An infinitely superior resource. I also have a ton of logs. Like having difficulty with my current storing system number of logs, which is good. Yeah, this needs redesigning pretty badly. Oh well, for now, I do need some mossy to surround the edges though, so let me bring my mossy out. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. I think I have everything that I need. Did I bring the seeds? I really left the seeds behind. That's like the one thing that I actually need. Okay. Now I'm ready. So I'm just going to add 64 to this farm. Like, just make it 64 bigger. So obviously it's going to need a drastic size revamp. I'm also going to make it much less water conservative. Because, quite frankly, it's okay if it grows slow since it's growing so much. So, what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 out. And I'll just kind of go some. I'm not really sure exactly what dimensions this will be yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just do it like this. Just leave rows of water in between them. Wait, how did that work? Oh, it's on this side of the pillar more. Whoopsies. It does still fit though, so all is well. Forget it. I said nothing. I think that I can go one further than that. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. Because now I'm down to 16, and that is how many spots I need left, so I was correct. Glorious. Take my wonderful mossy cobble. I do like how mossy cobble looks when it comes to farms. It's not a resource that you get to build with much in vanilla Minecraft, but I do enjoy it. Obviously, I try and save it up for something awesome. So now let's just fill these water channels. Oh, that's not water. And it's going to forever be flowing right there. I hate that. And this one... Oh no! What is wrong with me? Okay, there. In fact, while I'm at it, ha. So now I'll just place them from inside the farm. Because this really should not be a difficult task. That one's going to reform, because it's not a corner piece. Is this going to really be a perfect stack used up of both dirt and mossy? Yeah, that was on purpose. Ugh. Those two corners do bother me, but not enough to bother fixing. And obviously, before anyone comments, yes, I know that the water is technically unnecessary. You can grow seeds without water. I also know that you can grow seeds within 4 blocks of water, so it doesn't have to be right up against water like it is here. I also don't really care, and I'm quite happy with this design, so I think that this will yield plenty for my purposes. I mean, you know, that little small one probably would have yielded plenty for my purposes, in reality. I'm not really sure how much work I want to put into storage, because I'm getting close to the point where I'll move on past this area. So I might build like a large... You know, I've generally found that the best way to unclutter your storage is to build a large chest for useless items, because there's stuff you want to hold on to even though it has no use. And I mean, obviously, every block has, you know, some use besides a few, but I think you understand what I mean when I say useless. Impractical to use, we'll say. Or perhaps, like, just a beautiful building resource. Speaking of, I do plan on building an awesome house at one point, probably on the Victory Monument whenever I find it. But throughout my regular adventures, I just intend to use little tiny houses like this one, because they provide plenty of shelter and I don't really need anything more, and they're not very resource intensive. Although now I do actually have resources, but the point stands. And there we go. Now, you know, I considered building a sugarcane farm, but honestly, I don't really plan on needing much paper. I mean, I don't even like maps. I know that I could build a map, but my sense of direction and memory are both good enough. I don't really need one. I can generally find my way around okay. And I don't think that I'll need more cakes than this can supply. So this can be my junk chest. So that's all junk. I think that I will want to leave a blocks chest, but blocks that I don't intend to use for anything I can put in the junk chest. Although I will turn those pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns, so I should actually leave them up here. But yeah, none of these blocks do I plan on using for anything, and I'll even take out most of my sandstone. Nor will I be organizing this chest, because it's supposed to be useless stuff, so I'm just going to kind of throw it in there. Fish is all useful. These are not. Fences are not. Slime balls are cute, but not particularly useful. I could actually build a map with that compass. I do have one, but I don't have a desire to build one. I'm going to use the shift click in my inventory to move these rails around faster than I could otherwise, until they're in a more pleasing configuration. Put all these fences back, because I have infinite fences for some reason. Oh, not fences, stairs. I mean, and those are all useful as well, so I should be taking those. Those half steps are not. Here we go. I miss speaking a lot, but I think that you guys understand the general premise of what I'm doing. Redstone's useless for now, even though I obviously understand that it has uses. It's a nice amount of saplings for whenever I need to set up a farm. Whenever I inevitably set up my farm. This armor suit's actually doing pretty well. Yeah, none of that's very useful. So now, I can have this chest be better organized. The best way to do that is probably to just dump it all into my inventory. So, maybe that was not the best way to go about this. Okay, let's go about this a different way. Let's call this chest long-term storage. So obviously rails could go in the useless chest, but for now, no, long-term is a pretty dumb way to do it as well. How about crafted items? That sounds like a decently useful name for it. So this is crafted stuff. And then this can be, like, useful natural resources, we can call it. Like all of those. Put the coal in a better place. Really? That's charcoal? Ugh, that's aggravating. Okay, that's all coal, that's charcoal. The sword is crafted, so it will go in the crafted useful goods chest. And the record is mostly useless. And fishing rods go in here, because they're not very useful either. And this is blocks still, so blocks are good now. Huh, see, that wasn't much harder than I thought. I do like my dead mouse skin. And actually, crafted useful should include arrows. I don't need all these arrows. I would like a stone sword, though. I don't know why I don't have one. I probably had a sword at some point, I just don't remember it. And I will need a new stone pick. I'm actually going to make 2, because next episode, I'm going to be tackling... Actually, I may go towards it this episode. I'm going to be tackling that thing where I fought spiders earlier and almost got pwned by the spiders because of the lag. So, going to go back there and fight it on closer to my terms. I'm taking a ton of torches. I think that this should be enough equipment. I can always use more food, I guess. Although I don't want to overburden my inventory. That should be plenty. And I will actually take a fishing rod as a fighting resource. And some sandstone to build with. But outside of that, I don't think much of this will help me. May as well bring a wooden sword too. Now it's bedtime. And tomorrow I'm going to run back up to the intersection and yep, farm's growing. That's good. I think that farm will end up being beneficial to me. I'm glad that I built it now. And I think that I will actually, once I'm done with whatever this place is called, East Commons, I think that I will go back and beat all the areas back here, which is what I'm steadily doing now, I guess. And then I think that I'll shift almost all of my base into intersection 2. Rather than having to go back and forth while I'm actually battling those very difficult looking areas. I can just sort of leave my whole base in the intersection itself. Because the intersection itself looked pretty safe. I mean, like this intersection I'm not too fond of because the lava. You know, there's probably some chests hidden on this wall somewhere. Maybe that's why I don't see any loot anywhere. But I don't have the time to check this whole wall. Oh god. Shit. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Whew. Whew. I missed that block by like 2 inches. Jeez. You guys wanted excitement. Here you go. Oh, I'm breathing hard. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like a boss, just gonna dodge that thing while falling in midair. Jeez. I'm not sure if it was lag that threw me off or if I was just like zoning out there. I think it was mostly my fault. So I need to get back in the zone. You really can't take breaks on this map, even when you're just climbing around. And yes, I know I broke the rail, whatever. I never ride it anyway. I'd really love to just put ladders on that thing, but better save my ladders for something more valid. That actually used up like all the time that I have for this episode as well, which is unfortunate, but at least I didn't die, which I came very close to. That essentially would have been death, I'm pretty sure. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. You can leave a like and comment and favorite and subscribe and whatnot to show your support for the series if you want me to continue and continue deathlessly despite stupid errors like that. I guess that's my whole ending message. I'm trying to think if there's anything relevant coming up that I need to tell you guys about. Oh yeah, there will be a pretty awesome 200 subscriber special, which will likely involve you if you're watching this video. But I can't guarantee that, and you'll just have to wait and see what that turns out to be. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Short fog. Alright, well, I'll see you guys here next time, and that's it. Bye.